please, before you do speak, I've got the young person that should have kicked off the event. So we'll give him 5 minutes because he does have a PowerPoint presentation. He's made a real effort. Let's hear from this young person, and then the police can also pick up on some of the issues that he may raise. So thank you very much, Kingsley. And you've got 5 minutes. Is that okay?
Maybe yesterday, pastor called me, asked me to present to the church that I should talk about youth crime and maybe like the factors that will contribute to youths engaging in crime, and maybe like try and think for my age, particularly how people would be influenced or factors that would allow them to engage in crime. So I started to think, started to plan, and I did some research to find something. So my intro. According to research carried out in the past 3 years, it has been seen that a lot more youths are getting involved in crime. As well as getting involved, young people are also more likely to be victims of crime. However, it is important we understand that no one is born a criminal. There are always some factors that contribute to youth crime, leading them to dangerous situations. The major factors contributing to youth crime include peer pressure, poor education, and negligent parents. Let's have a look at each of these factors to understand how they affect youth today. In regards to peer pressure, as young children grow up, they go through many changes, adolescence. All of a sudden, they wish to become independent, they want to be known and accepted by their peers and social groups. In order to fit in and be accepted by their peers, a lot of youths become prone to peer pressure. Peer pressure comes with both positive and negative influence, of course. But research in the past has proved that many teens cite peer pressure as one of the major reasons for engaging in risky behaviours such as alcohol, gangs, and criminal activity. Getting influenced by peer pressure, a lot of teens get involved in risky activity and put themselves in huge problems. If teens are taught to know the difference between right and wrong, they can be more careful towards choosing the path for themselves. For poor education, another one of the major factors to youth crime is lack of education. Children who do not pay attention towards their studies tend to realize the important aspects of life. School is the place where they get their primary education from, and if they are skipping their classes frequently, no learning will take place. Many schools, my school does this as well, and I know some other schools near me. They offer lectures on teen involvement in gangs and criminal behaviour. These lectures open up our eyes and make us realise the reality of youth crime. If children don't attend these lectures, they don't understand fully the importance, and parents should pay strong attention towards their child's academics and make sure they attend school regularly. In the case of negligent parents, teens with negligent parents tend to become careless towards their academics, house chores, diet routine, and overall physical appearance. When parents do not pay any attention to the personal and social development of their teens, they think they have become independent and take up most important decisions of their lives on their own. Poor financial status can also become a contributing factor to youth crime, urging teens for burglary. Parents teach their children to differentiate from right and wrong by giving them examples. If parents are not playing their role, teens follow examples from other family members, peers, and social groups. When no positive influences are present, they may suffer from a lack of morality, which would most likely follow teens into their adulthood. If moral values are not practiced in the formative years, they may later turn to youth crime simply because, to them, the act won't be seen as immoral or wrong. Thank you for your time.
So I'll just be speaking on behalf of a parent who has given me some information to share. She's not here to tell us how she feels, but these are some of the struggles that, with my hat on as a councillor in another borough, parents go through. So once again, I welcome everyone, and I thank the HUCB for hosting this event today. I want to start by saying that I'm a parent myself. I do have young people as children, not just my birth children, but also as a councillor, we are legal guardians to look after children in our borough. And so I know that lots of parents are tearing their hair out how to deal with young people and the challenges they face. So this is a great event to let officers here go back and share some of the concerns that they will hopefully learn from us. There will be some new things they've never heard, how we're struggling, and they can take that back and make sure that they incorporate this in the way that they support us. We know that knife crime is going up. Gun crime is also affecting the lives of our young people. And in London, we know that there's a 50% increase in the last 4 years. And that's what makes it quite shocking. For parents, especially those from the black community, are losing their young people. We're not in war, and we know that lots of the black community have come to this great nation to seek a better life, not to lose their young people. And so that what makes it very sad that a country we've looked up to has given us the best things in life. We come there and we lose our young ones. And we lose them daily. So I live in Enfield, but I work in Haringey, which is where we are today. And every week, we lose a young life. A young life is involved in some kind of criminal activity. And this is very sad. I attended a recent event with parents, and the community said to us that women are expected to be the primary carers. Isn't that correct? The primary carers of their homes and indeed their children. But then they lack support needed to support their children, not just in their homes, but also their lives out in the community. We find constantly that social workers and governments tell us how we should look after our children. I want to especially welcome the mayor of Haringey, and we give a round of applause. Thank you very much, Pastor. We are most grateful. Pastor, you should be sitting. Pastor Peacock had an event today, but she did think that this is a very important event happening in her borough, and so she's come to support this event. And so our parents in our community are asking that the government empower them to take control of their children, discipline their children, manage the expectation, the behavior of the children, and not just be informed when they are probably arrested. They want to be involved if they are being questioned, if they are being taken to the police station, if there are concerns in schools. Because sometimes some of our young people, when they've got to 16 years old and in colleges, parents are told they are adults, and they're probably not informed when they notice that things are going wrong. And that's the time parents want to get involved. We also hear lots of issues around stop and search. Our black young males especially don't feel that they are treated fairly during those processes. And I'm not entirely sure or confident that having more black police officers would make a difference. Some of the parents and young people have said to me, even if there were black police officers stopping these young people, some of the behavior is still the same. And so I don't know whether it's a culture in the Met, in the police, that they have to behave in a certain way. But our young people are here today, and the parents are here today, and they will be telling us a bit more about their expectations during this process of stop and search. Some issues again that drive our young people to crime is poverty. And so during this economic climate where we've got austerity, we find lots of young people being driven into antisocial behavior. Also in schools we need support from the teachers, and I'm not entirely sure, sometimes I feel that teachers, and maybe the police officers as well, and social workers, need training, understanding of the black culture. We live in a diverse community. We're told that people understand diversity, but then again, ever so often we hear the word that our young people have an attitude. And when you understand this behavior that I've seen, it might be that they're kissing their teeth, it might be they're shrugging their shoulders, and their voice is being raised. And that's not having an attitude in the life of young black people. That's just solely because they're upset. That's their way of showing their displeasure or when they're upset. Black people in the house, do we raise our voice when we're getting a bit upset? Yes. Our voice starts to go up. It's not because we are shouting, it's because that's the way that this black community, the people are. And so a bit more understanding of those could probably help, and especially in school. Because before we know it, our young people are picked up and then they go through the exclusion. And when they go through exclusion, they start to fall into crime. And when they haven't got their qualifications, then we find, because they've been expelled, that they find getting employment very challenging and living in poor condition. And so today, we are here as a black community, and parents, young people, to say enough is enough. We want to speak out against youth crime, and we want to support our young people to prevent this happening, but also we want to work with the agencies. We want to work with the police. We want the police to speak to us. We want the police to invite us, to notify us when our young people are being seen going the wrong way. Invite us not just when they've then been arrested and stuff, have got to the extreme. We want the schools to also get parents involved, and we want the parents to work with these agencies. We want to encourage our young, our families, but also our men, who we increasingly find are no longer in homes. For one reason or the other, some of them are working so many shifts that they are no longer role models, and some of them are no longer in family settings. So some of these are the issues that parents struggle with, and also these are some of the issues that we find in homes. So hopefully we should get some solutions and some ideas around some of the issues out there in the street. So thank you very much everyone for this.